Well, I didn't film any of it, but the oil change is done, and under here is super clean for being a Rust Belt truck. Ugh. The frame's in nice shape. No leaks. So, looks pretty good. We also changed the idler pulley, and it has a new belt on it as well, because the other one is getting wore down right here for some reason, and the idler was making noise whenever we first checked this thing out. So that is now, should be solid, I would hope. Well, as you may or may not be able to tell, it is a slight gem. It drives down the road swimmingly. I mean, it's got nice oil pressure. Temperature's okay. It could be a little lower.
It's missing a couple little dash pieces.
It's a couple, you know, just mostly cosmetic. But other than that, I mean, it's all there. No, in all seriousness,
it's all in the back seat or the bed, but it's all here.
It's somewhere.
So far, it drives pretty good. Train seems to be working fine.
After we
a slight misfire, but we'll address that later.
Yeah.
We did run into a problem when we first left the guy's house because it was stuck in 4 low, and
yeah,
we had to
switch
the 4-wheel drive switch.
It's right there.
The rubble, so we could put it back in 2-wheel drive. But that seemed to work swimmingly, and now we're cruising down the highway.
Yeah, there's some heat coming out.
Yeah, there's enough heat to keep us warm. But,
yeah.
There's a problem with the blend door actuator, we believe, but something to diagnose another day. Right now, we just want to get it home.
Yeah, because we're like 2 hours. Yeah. Our estimated arrival is 2:33.
So we'll check back with you if something else happens.
Yeah, but I mean, drives fine.
So far, knock on wood.
So far, yeah. Okay, so didn't get it on camera, but we kind of ran into a snafu, I guess you'd say, because we were going down the highway and we just lost all electrical. Gauge cluster shut off, all lights shut off, it just died.
Shut off.
Yeah, and then it twitched back on while we were going down the road, and now we're fired back up and it's still going. So don't know what happened, but let's just hope it doesn't happen again.
But as you can see from this wiring, God knows what's going on.
Yeah. And it has a security, but I don't think that would make a difference, but it also has a security system too.
I don't know.
And also,
Keep plugging away.
note to Maryland drivers, if you see a vehicle on the shoulder, move over. Truck stuff. We're doing truck stuff with our big old dome mirrors. Our mossy oak steering wheel cover.
Mossy oak.
Oh yeah, big old cow nutcher.
Yeah.
So many horsepower, twisted jacks coming off the line.
Yeah.
Only whenever it's 4 low.
Recording.
Yes.
So just to give a little background.
I was
here.
thinking about that myself.
So we went to a town just outside of Baltimore. We found this gem on Marketplace.
$3,000.
We went and looked at it last Saturday, and I was a little on the fence. And then because we did find a little bit of water in the oil, we weren't sure exactly where it was coming from. And our good friend Kevin,
Transmission video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
yeah, go watch it. Anyway, brought up a good point about intake gaskets, which apparently are a problem on these 454s. And
Actually, I heard the 350s also had the same problem too. Vortex generation.
Suburban that has 350 in it. Cheese intake gaskets on it. Anyway, so we decided to take a chance on it. So we were going to film while we were at the gentleman's house, but it was really cold and we wanted to get out of there because there was some pending weather coming. So we did a quick oil change on it. We changed one of the idler wheels on the serpentine system because it was super noisy and annoying.
Yes, and it still is squealing. You can hear it.
We're trying to get home before the impending weather arrives and stuff. So this is a 2000 GMC Sierra classic body style.
K2500, obviously.
It's got the 4L80, 454, 373.
It's got
full float rear.
got about every bell and whistle possible.
Yeah,
it has the
it's
thing on the roof. It's got power locks, power windows.
The only thing it doesn't have is leather interior, which is fine.
Yeah.
I hate leather interior. But it's got a lot of miles on it. But
for some reason, for a 2500, it has 373s and not 410s. Which is kind of strange, but whatever. I heard the dash shift.
The dash is out of it because it was all dry rotted and breaking apart.
Once we get home, we'll take a picture.
Change it, but he never got to it, so that's something we're gonna have to do. That's why everything looks horrible up here.
According to him, it's been sitting for a while, and then I guess he got another truck, a newer truck, and just decided to get rid of this one.
So all the parts are here in various amounts of boxes. Continue to keep falling over for some reason. Oh, we have our camera crew. He's behind us somewhere. Yeah.
He's back there.
So, anyway, I don't know if I said this is a crew cab short bed.
Yeah, he already said.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's got the compass too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Can I leave anything out?
I don't think so. Heat works. It blows cold and hot. The only thing that he said was the problem was the one blend door that controls where it goes, which as of right now it's going to go everywhere. It's not working right. Other than that, everything else seems to function out. Blower doesn't work. That's easy, I think.
All things that we can fix as we get to working on it. But right now, the main thing is to get it home. It's there. But it drives really, really well.
Alignment's slightly off.
A little off, but it's not horrible. There is a little bit of a vibration here and there, comes and goes, and I'm not sure if it could be flat spots on the tires from it sitting around.
In first gear, it kind of has this metal on metal scrapey sound, and after it shifts a second, it stops and it's done.
Yeah, we haven't figured out what that is. We will. We always do.
Yeah. Hey, worst case scenario, we have a 4L80 sitting on stage.
Yes, we actually do. But it's for two cars.
Oh, man.
It's got an interesting paint job whenever we get out of the vehicle.
It's factory. Oh, you can see it in the mirror. It was
white from the factory.
Yeah.
One of the previous owners wanted to paint it to match his jet boat or whatever. So now the top part of it's yellow.
And then there's this disgusting
really
blue,
awful
red pinstripe going on it for some reason.
Calvin induction looking wood scoop.
Not Cal induction, but hey, it's getting a little use out of the engine.
So far, it seems like everything pretty much works.
Other than that one time it had a spaz fit, but
this window switch on this door.
just this one. The window works itself. It's just the switch doesn't work.
This little crap like that, it needs some attention.
But
so we're going to continue on. We're almost to Gettysburg, and from there where we live it's about an hour. So if things keep going to where they're going, we should drive there, no problems.
truck stuff.
We'll check back in later.
Okay, well here's a outside perspective of it. This side's not bad. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but nothing too horrible that you can't fix. I mean, the other side's not terrible either. Just needs a couple spots patched on the fender. But the grill needs painted. That push bar's 100% coming off. We've already agreed on that. Tow mirrors are coming off too. Only spot that's really bad is right there at the fender. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Like I said, the ugly looking pinstripe thing. Wheels and tires, not first choice, but they're in really nice shape, so we're just gonna leave them on there. We got the original tires on it. Got our tools, and then that's the dash that was in it. But you come around to the other side, you can see it's pretty busted up, which is kind of the reason why it came out. So that's the outside perspective. And then here's the beautiful big block in all its glory, and here's where the problem lies. As you can see, all that moisture that is built up. It was even worse whenever I just came out here, but that's kind of even more soliding our intake gaskets theory, because it was even worse before I started filming. I mean, it was saturated and it was making some hissy noises, so that is definitely confirming our theory. But it's got Hydro Boost and it's in really good shape. It's really quiet whenever it's running. I mean, runs like a champ as long as you're not stopped. But as stated before, this truck is a gem, as you can tell. There's the dash. It's like Legos, only different. You know, all the pieces are there, you just gotta put it together. Speaker there, one mirror, a couple switches, door pins are in here somewhere. So everything's here, you just gotta put it together pretty much. And as you can see, we have a slight battery problem.
What you doing, Ethan?
Trying to fix this.
Well, what's there to fix? We just bought this thing.
Someone didn't put this mount on right, and I put a wrong set of gears in it, so I'm not trying to grab onto it. The ratchet is just a major pain.
And why is it that we're having to change a battery in a parking lot?
Because someone, and I say who, because we don't know for sure, the wrong size bolt in the positive battery terminal.
You mean that bolt right there?
I do mean that bolt right
The
there.
one that wrecked the threads in that battery and is leaving us stranded in the pizza parking lot?
So now we got the battery out of our red truck at home, because we're only like 10 miles from our place, and got it out of another truck, so we can put it here.
Yeah, this is why people that don't know how to work on shit shouldn't work on shit, because this is what you end up with. So anyway, it's getting dark, it's getting cold, and there's weather coming, so hopefully we can get the hell out of here and get home.
Alright, well, after a temporary jury rig repair that worked out well, we're back on the road, and it seemed to solve a falling on its face problem whenever you come to a stop, and the alternator's charging really good now. So
basically it boils down into the bolt that was in the positive side of the battery holding all the loop connectors on there. It's obviously not a standard battery bolt, and for some reason it was cross-threaded and the wires were not making contact. So
yeah,
now that it is everything's charging, it seems to be running better.
Yeah. So after we get home,
I'm gonna go inside and get more
and drink, because to celebrate the fact that it's here.
Correct. And tomorrow we'll worry about the jerry riggings and all that stuff. But tonight we celebrate.
We'll celebrate the fact that it's there in one piece. Because based off how this journey started, we didn't think that was going to happen. But all right, see you at the house.
So finally, it's almost 5 o'clock. Weather's coming in, and we finally made it home. The dog's super happy to see us.
Dog?
He's been cooped up all day, poor guy. So anyway, aside from the few problems we had, it's nice, and it's a working project, and you're going to see it again on the channel. So hope you enjoyed the episode. It wasn't filmed the way we wanted to because it's stupid ass cold around here.
And hopefully by next weekend we'll have another S10 update out. Yes. Hopefully, because we already have some footage, but we want to get a couple more things in before we upload it.
Weather has just been atrocious around here. It's really, really cold, so stick with us. We got some awesome stuff coming. So it is now time for pizza and libations. Yes, agreed. So catch you next time.